Hey YouTube, what's going on? This is Bionic Lantern here, and welcome to episode 2 of my own podcast, the Bionic Rant podcast. Here I'm just going to talk about everything that's been happening in the past few days since the last episode. I got a lot of stuff to talk about and whatnot, so I'll introduce you to my co-host, I guess, of this thing, my friend Alex.
Sup, I'm Alex. I'm back again.
Yeah, thank God, because, your school stuff, but whatever.
Yeah,
Thank God.
It's bold.
Yeah, I know.
It's really bold right now.
School's bowling it anyway. Okay, so let's get down to brass tacks. Let's talk about, I guess I got a lot of TV shows on here first. I've been watching the newest episodes of Dusk Till Dawn, the TV show of, I forget the director's name, but he has his own company, and he's, producing and all that stuff, and Netflix is helping out. That's, the only place to see it. It's good. There's one character that... In the movie, there's this one character that died, and in the TV show, how he dies in the movie, he gets bit by a vampire. And in this show, he gets bit by a vampire, and then he doesn't die. And we see after the fact that what happens, and it's just that's... Everything they've done it perfectly through the whole movie. This is the one thing, and it's that's pretty interesting. The one thing, I kind of wanted to see it. It's I don't want to see this character this way. It's kind of cringe-ish. Because it's just so, now he's evil, and he's, under a spell or some shit like that. It's ugh, that's terrible. And then the dad's going to turn bad, because that happens in the movie. I'm sorry if you haven't seen the movie, I guess, but it's a good movie nonetheless. Really great. Especially the TV show. Go watch it. It's very bloody and whatnot.
Yeah, my advice, do not watch the second movie. I repeat, do not watch the second movie from Dusk Till Dawn. You will literally want to run your face into the side of the car because it's just that bad.
Well,
it's just that bad.
Yeah.
I love the first one. I'm not going to get you wrong. It was my all-time favorite horror movie / thing. It was good.
Mm-hmm.
Good. And at first you didn't know what was going to happen, and then at the very last time, vampires started coming, and you're like, whoa, what's going on? What is this? I thought I was watching some sort of
that's a really good twist. I don't know how they advertised it back then, because if they did... Because I don't think they did. They actually had the trailer and all that stuff, the vampires. But just imagine, if they just had the trailers, it's a bank heist, these guys, they go to a bar, and then that's it, and I don't know how they would do it, but just and then you go to the theater, it's okay, cool. What the fuck, vampires?
Yeah.
Imagine that. If they did it that way, it would be 1,000 times better.
Oh, yes.
Just advertising-wise. Your experience as well.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I was just thinking, maybe I read the wrong thing, and I'm like, holy shit, this just got interesting.
Yeah. Going to TV shows again. So I've been... Last season, I'm on the Star Wars, the Clone Wars. They explain how the clones destroy the Jedis. And I'm not going to say, I'll tell you after, I'm not going to say on the podcast what it is, but it is it's pretty interesting, and it's great. It's a lot of cool stuff. Basically, it's in their heads, this thing. I'm not going to say what it is specifically, but what do they call those people, the big people that create the clones?
Camino.
Yeah, Camino, the Caminos or whatever, the inhabitants of that planet, they're in on it.
Of course. At
At least a few of them are. The two main ones, they're totally in on it. Dooku says, oh, is this going to fuck up Order 66? And it's oh, shit. So, that's pretty cool. The last season, what's her name? The orange chick, the main one.
Ahsoka.
Yeah, Ahsoka. Thank God, I've watched the seasons. 5? How many seasons? 5, and I don't know the goddamn second main character's name. Ahsoka, she left in the 5th season, so I can't wait if they ever bring her back in this new season, which I hope they do.
They have to,
They better. I really hope they do. And
they can't just leave it open-ended.
Yeah, and I wonder, because I don't think the next movies that J.J. Abrams is, I don't think he said it's not going to be in cohesion with the past movies, which doesn't make sense, but sure. So, in the 4th season, Darth Maul is still alive, so I wonder if they're going to do more. I don't think they will in this new season, but who knows. He's still alive, because the Emperor shocks him and then just blacks out.
Yeah.
It just goes to black, so ooh, that's... And Darth Maul, he's he does the voice actor. He's the guy that does Darth Maul's voice in Star Wars Clone Wars is Starkiller.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know. He actually does a pretty good job.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like he's
Like you can hardly tell.
Yeah, kind of. He really focuses, like, oh, I guess I can hear it. And then he does another voice in another episode where he basically is the embodiment of the dark side. I don't know the character's name, but he has, like, these red eyes and, like, a white face, and he's, like, the dark side.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah,
like,
I've seen that.
yeah, he's like, oh, that's totally him. So that's pretty cool. He's doing Darth Maul. He does pretty good. And I like how Darth Maul has, like, a spider body, like, the first time you see him, and then he has, like, these cool, like, General Grievous legs, and then he has just, like, regular robot legs.
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of cool. I kind of wish they kept the second kind of legs. Like, those were cool.
No, those were kick-ass.
Oh, yeah, like, more, like, mobility, and, like, he can, like, jump great distances. Great distances.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so I can't wait for more episodes, or the next episodes I'm watching. It does have to do a lot with the Order 66 and what's happening with the clones.
Yeah, I gotta admit, LucasArts really did a good job on this. At first, when I heard about the anime, I was like, oh my god, they're gonna kill it. Yeah. But honestly, they did a really good job.
Like, the movie that it was based off of was alright, but, like, the TV show is 1,000 times better.
Oh, yeah, because you got more plot twists, more character developments.
Yeah.
You get to understand what's happening, why it's happening. It's just a lot better.
Yeah, and in the Star Wars: The Clone Wars, have you played the Republic Commando? Okay.
Yeah, like, who hasn't?
Yeah. And now, they're in the game, but the only one that isn't is the orange one, the Demolition Expert. Because in one episode, I forget what the episode name, but I think it's in season 3 or 4, where you see the red guy, the green one, and the main guy that you play, and they don't say anything, they're just there. It's like, okay, that's awesome, it's in cohesive universe, it's in this fucking thing, so that's awesome. And there's another episode where there's another clone, and he has, like, amnesia, and he doesn't know who he is, and he's a clone. He's like, oh, I'm not a clone, or whatever. We're like, what are clones? Like, oh, every clone has, like, a barcode or whatever. It's like, oh, there it is. And it's like, oh, you're a commando captain. I was like, wait, he does not, and, like, his suit, like, his thing, it's yellow. It's like, okay, can't be the orange guy, because he's in the episode that was there. And he can't be the demolition guy, because he doesn't have, like, a quirky personality. The demolition guy always, like, cracks jokes and stuff, and whatnot. So there are multiple commandos. It's not just the 4. So there's multiple, so that's cool. And he has the same blaster, and it's awesome. It goes first person. It's literally the helmet in the game. Like, it has the white things, the green things, everything. It is amazing. Like, okay, that's awesome. The gun looks exactly the same, which is awesome. It doesn't have the you know how you, like, melee guy with the knife? They don't do that, so that's pretty cool. You don't see him die, but I hope he probably won't come back. But that's still awesome just to put it in there. It's
Definitely.
It was awesome. The helmet was great, and he had like marks on his helmet, like Tic Tacs, or like, you know, what are these called? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a 5's like this. What is that called?
Roman numerals.
No, they're not Roman numerals. I don't know. It's just like a line. After 4 lines, you do a cross. That's how much he has on his helmet. So I guess how many super battle droids maybe he destroyed. I don't know.
Or maybe just how many missions he survived to.
Yeah, because they never explained that in the show. Where you see, like, in Rex, he has some, like, what does that mean? Like, how many battle droids he did? How many battle droids did he destroy? A certain other kind of droid missions? Yeah, they never explained that. So that's really cool how they just
or
let
how many
you...
people he lost?
They lose a lot of people. No. Definitely not that. Oh, I don't want to make a new note. Alright, so the another thing is... So I followed this Twitter on Twitter. I followed this Twitter page on Twitter, and it was called Max Tavern. And I was like... Because I thought this was another person's Twitter account, because her name is Mac. It is not. I don't know how I think... Because it is Max Tavern, and I go to it, and it's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It's related to that. It's Max Tavern, Mac. That's the creator of the show, the main guy, and that's his name in the show. I don't know his real name. And that might be his actual bar he might own, or it's just somebody likes the show that much and they created it for, because why not? And I was like, why am I following this Twitter page? Like, unfollow? It was bizarre. It's like, why am I following this? It was like, it was fucking like bizarre. I was like, I couldn't wrap my brain around it, but I don't know how I followed it originally. But anyway, so yeah, the Drinking with Bob video, I just showed you it. So, Drinking with Bob, if you don't know who that is, basically it's a guy that rants about politics and stuff in the media, and the one that I found fascinating, and it has stuff to do with Robert Sterling?
The guy that owns...
The Clippers?
Yeah.
Yeah, the basketball team, and he's like being racist, whatever. But one, it's America. Technically everybody's racist. One, he didn't say go kill black people. He just said he doesn't like them. Yes, that's racist, but as long as he doesn't really harm them in any kind of way, who cares?
Really?
It's his own opinion. Yes, he's an old fuck. Of course he's racist. He's an old fuck.
Yeah.
But still, I understand the guy where he has his own opinions. Like the Duck Dynasty guy. Same thing with the gays. He doesn't understand gays. He doesn't know why a man and a man would like each other. He just doesn't get it. He's a redneck. That's why he doesn't get it. So that's his own opinion.
Of course.
He doesn't understand. But we do.
Yeah.
Because we have a different mindset. I am not racist at all. Well,
everybody's a little
yes,
racist to something.
Yeah.
Or
That's
some extent.
for sure. Yeah.
I mean, you're telling me that there hasn't been, like, one person in this world that hasn't said, oh my god, I can't stand
this particular group.
Yeah.
Like, why are they doing this particular thing? Yeah. Or, why, very stereotype, insert here,
Or when you're mad, you're like, oh my god, what the hell is that person or that fucker doing?
Yeah, but that the Drinking with Bob video, please go watch it if you rage. When you watch this video, you will think twice, because I will explain it, because, if you don't want to, I'll explain it. Jay-Z, in that, when it happened, the thing with Sterling or whatever, 2 days later, Jay-Z was wearing this medallion, and it represented something. What was it? The 5-cent thing?
I don't know.
I don't know. He says in the video, he was wearing this clock that represents a certain group, and this certain group believes that white people are inferior to black people. And Jay-Z didn't get in trouble. You know why? It's his own opinion.
Definitely. Jeez.
Again, yes, this guy is old, but still, everybody has an entitled to opinion, even if they're old and they're senile.
And I'd like to say something here. When a white person's being looked at in a certain light that's not great, it's not racist. But when a black person's looked at in a certain light, it's racist. What is that?
Yeah.
Are we saying that, oh, it's white people? No one gives a shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Where's the sense in that?
Mm-hmm. I was going to say something else. Oh, yeah. And speaking of something along those lines where, if a black person does it, oh, it's okay. But if a white person does it, whoa, it's bad. Is another thing. Same kind of thing where I saw this video. I didn't see the actual video, but I saw, a clip of it where there was this guy that had a sign that said, fuck poor people. And he just got mean looks. People were going up to him and said, hey, take that off. And then he had a sign saying, help poor people. Guess what happened?
People liked it.
No.
Really?
Nobody paid attention to him.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
So
that is just
sad.
Really?
What's wrong with us, But just another thing where it's kind of the same thing with black and white people. It's black person does this. I don't know. If you want to interpret it some way.
Yeah.
But yes, sorry about. We're not trying to be, whatever. We're trying to keep this PG or I don't know, PG. Fuck. Whatever. Not really. We can talk about whatever we want, pretty much.
Pretty much.
Yeah, but
we're just stating our own opinion.
Yes.
If you have a problem with that,
we're sorry. That's our opinion. If you have your own opinion, good for you. You have a flipping opinion. You have a voice. Speak it out. And if we don't like it, hey, that's life.
Yeah, not everybody's going to like what you say.
Oh, for sure.
Definitely.
So yeah, going from that, TV shows again. Arrow, you haven't watched any episodes.
I have not. I gotta start.
Yeah,
seriously, but there's so much.
Yeah, there's a lot. Good episodes are in. There's one thing I want to talk about Arrow, and it has something to do with Batman. Okay, so you know in Batman 2 Returns, when he rips off his head and there's no war makeup or eye makeup?
Mm-hmm.
Same thing. I don't know what scene, but I know there's a scene in Arrow, because now in the new season, he has a mask, and then he has green eye makeup, okay? It's there. And there was this one scene, takes it off, there's nothing there. I hate when people do that. It gets more, I don't even know, like, the character's more in-depth when he has that eye makeup. It's awesomer when you have that eye makeup still there, you know?
It's more realistic.
Yes, and it's like, oh, TV magic, like, even if it was, like, rubbed off, okay, fine, it was still there, he rubbed it off, whatever. You know, in Batman Dark Knight Dark Knight, the second movie, when he's like, oh, I blew that man halfway to hell when he's in his penthouse with Alfred. He has no eye makeup, and there was this one, it was funny. There was this one, Call Me Maybe? Mm-hmm. There was this one group that did Call Me Maybe, and it was Batman, and there was that scene, and he had, like, a marker eye. Like, his whole, like his eyes were, like, black. It's like, that's how it should have been.
Point.
You know?
Point. I get it.
And I hated that in Arrow, like, oh my god, they need to change that, but they probably won't. Definitely, but and in the first season, he just had, like, a mask, but it was just, like, a green paint mask. And it was pretty stupid. So that it's a great idea that they finally went into a mask. Why not? I can't even think, you know? Why aren't you wearing a mask is the question. You're stupid. You're Oliver Queen. Like, who doesn't know who you are? For one thing.
Somebody who's retarded? Probably.
Yeah.
Or someone that doesn't watch the news. But
yeah.
Then again, who doesn't watch the fucking
news?
news?
Like, even a homeless person will probably see, like, a paper go by or something like that. I don't know.
Or just, like, walk by a paper
stand. Yeah, exactly.
Your face is already on the fucking front of the page.
Yeah,
like, what the hell?
That's just one thing I hate about Arrows. It's very tedious, but... moving on from that, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. You haven't watched any?
I have not. I have to start watching some good shows. Like,
yeah.
But right now I'm in exams.
I thought you were done exams. You said.
Well, I was in exams, so I haven't exactly been...
Oh, so you lied to me.
No.
So you're a liar.
I'm not a liar. Can you give me a chance to explain? I was in exams last week, is what I'm trying to say. Mm-hmm. I haven't had a chance to start watching new shit because I had a bunch of other shit I had to do, including talk to my teachers about when exam results go in. Plus, some of my friends are still in exams. Oh.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So yeah, it's a good episode. The newest one is cool. A lot of... I can't talk about it because... I don't know. I just can't talk about it. It's just too good. But yeah, it's a good show. I like it. Very cool. They bring back... What's the car's name? Lola? They bring back Lola in one of the episodes. Like, why? Like, you got a hovering car that Stark made... Because in Captain America, his father made, like, propulsion things, and it's, like, it levitates, and that's what basically the car is. Oh, cool, Stark finally made his father's invention work. So, it's like, why don't you use that more often? You know? Come on, Coulson.
I
whatever.
guess because it's too, I don't know,
flashy. Out there? Yeah, I guess. But whatever, that's fine.
And people see it coming a mile away.
Yeah, that's true. Let's see. I guess going from... TV shows to movies now. Let's talk about a little bit of the new TMNT movie. I saw a picture. I'll try to get it in the podcast. Sorry for not saying this in the beginning. This podcast will be 1,000 times better than my previous one because I will add pictures of stuff we're saying. And it's just better, in my opinion. Just like instead of a boring thumbnail, we'll actually have pictures. And I know how to do it. Sorry for not saying that in the middle or the beginning. Not that professional. We'll get better.
Whatever.
Yeah. So the new TMNT, Donatello has like these really stupid glasses or goggles, but doesn't he always?
Oh, no.
Yeah, I remember in the animated one where he's like, "Oh, I'm Donnie, your 24-hour computer service, and he's like in a chair. Doesn't he have goggles in that scene?
Yeah, but he only wears the goggles when he's actually working on shit like...
Oh, okay. Well, maybe that's the thing in the movie.
Well, maybe, but if it's like the whole movie is going to be wearing those goggles...
Oh, fuck. He's not going to. He's not going to.
If it is, dear God, help the person.
But he's snot.
When I get a hold of them.
He's snot.
You don't know that.
He's snot.
You don't know that. You cannot, for sure, guarantee
it's
that this is not going to happen.
It's 100% confirmed. It's not going to do that. I know my sources.
Where are your sources right now? I want to speak to them.
It's not. Moving away from that. And my friend at work, he... interesting thing. Whenever they fall in their shell, it hurts them. And in the trailer, when Donatello, I think it's Donatello throws himself to the Jeep, and he's like, cool, radical. Does that not hurt? Like, that makes no sense. Really.
But it's a shell. I thought it wasn't.
But doesn't, like, shells, like, it connects to the nervous system and, like, you feel it?
I don't think so. I think it's just, like... Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know enough about turtle anatomy to do that.
I think it does, though, because, like, every part of the body has a nervous system, even a shell. Maybe at, like, the beginning of the shell, but not maybe, like, in the top, but I don't know. So, but that doesn't really make sense where, it doesn't hurt. So, it's like, whatever. It's a fucking Michael Bay-produced movie. Who cares? I'm not going to go see it.
Yeah.
I'm going to see it for free, if anything.
Point. Definitely point.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I guess we'll talk about, because this next point I want to do in titles with Spider-Man 2, so let's talk about Spider-Man 2 for a second. So we saw Spider-Man 2 separately. Now, let me get this out of the way. Like always, I always have terrible movie experiences.
I know, it's bad.
Like my friend, thank God, she stood up and said, hey, shut up. You know what happened? So we were in in our area, we have a Cineplex theater, and it's VIP. 19 plus, there's alcohol, there's food, there's like chicken strips and stuff, there's like other food that's not on the menu on the other side of the cinema. Comfortable chairs, everything's awesome. Reserved seats.
I know.
The only thing I fucking hate about this thing, there's no ushers. In America, they have fucking ushers. They say, hey, give your fucking phones right here, because we don't want you to fuck with any other person's experience in the movie theater.
I know, they gotta do something about
Like, I don't like that. Like, that's the one thing, like, I don't care about reserved seatings or control. Give me a fucking usher. Like, hey, this asshole's fucking, talking. Can you please do something? Like, okay, sir, do that again, kicking you out. Hey, this guy kick him out, you know? They don't have that, so that's pretty stupid. So we have to, build a, like, I don't have a fucking backbone. If it was, like, honestly, when I watched Captain America, sorry, going a little off tangent, when I saw Captain America with the douchebag that I was doing, if I was by myself, I would honestly leave. One, he's bigger than me, so I'm not going to win a fight, and I would just leave. I was like, I'll go see it another time.
Yeah.
Like, when I'm older, if there's some guy that's bigger than me, or there's a group of people that's just being rowdy, I was like, I'm going to fucking leave. I don't care. I'll see us on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
You know? So going from that, so these old people, I don't want to make the sound that they made, these old fucks. I'll do it after if you remind me. I really don't want to do it because it's a really annoying sound. They're basically flapping their gums. Every second. I'm not even joking.
Oh my god.
Every second in a minute. They were flapping their gums, chewing I don't know. They were chewing something, or after they were chewing something, they were flapping their gums.
Oh my god. What the hell is wrong with people?
One, they're fucking old, so stupid. Second, thank Christ my friend grew a backbone. And she said, oh, I didn't even hear him. Like, I was just like, oh, I don't want to fucking be a part of this. Thank you for doing what you're doing. I'm watching the fucking movie. So, and, like, I heard them say, excuse me? It's, like, really, like, not like, oh, excuse me. They didn't say it like that. They just said, like, oh, I'm sorry. And they did it. I'm not even joking you. 20 minutes later, they kept kind of doing it a little bit. And near the end of the movie, I was like, Oh, they're not doing it. Good. I'm watching the movie. So, I don't understand why people don't know the cinema courtesy, or common courtesy, inside. It's like, you're watching a fucking movie with other people, and you're doing this one thing. Oh, it's not really annoying me. I'm going to keep doing it. You're annoying other people, though.
Well, that's
like,
why...
do you not understand? Like, you're just in your own world, you know?
I know.
It
I know.
really pisses me off.
I know. In fact, there was this, during my experience, I'm not even going to comment, there were these two people right next to me, and I had reserved seating because I went to
D-Box?
D-Box.
Or
No, D-Box.
Ultra?
No,
Okay.
It's D-Box.
Okay.
Anyway, I went in there, there were these two couple next to me that were making out really fucking loudly. And the movie hadn't even begun. It was like at the first 20 minutes, and I'm like, seriously, you're going to make out in the first 20 minutes of a fucking movie instead of fucking watching it. What is the point? You even got D-Box seats, and you're doing this. And I'm like, you're fucking serious?
Blows my mind. Like, you paid how much to fucking make out? You know you can do that in public? For free!
I know.
Paying like
I know.
$15 for a movie? Not even watching it?
I know. It is fucking mind-boggling. I'm like, what? What?
That's sad that they're right next to you.
Yeah.
And you can't move because D-Box, you put in a code, I don't know, it just activates and you can't go to another seat because they're just like, like you pick, oh, I want this seat, okay, that's the seat that's gonna rumble and shit. You go to another seat, they didn't, because you have to reserve it, so that's how I guess they activate it. So you can't go to another seat, so you're fucked.
I know, I was fucked. Eventually, I just turned around and said, hey, you're doing that too fucking loud, watching fucking movie.
Oh, you actually said that?
I actually said
okay,
that.
what did they say?
And they said, oh, sorry.
Oh, okay. Thank God.
And then I found out both of them were girls.
Oh!
I know. I'm like,
why? Why did you stop?
I don't know. I thought it was a guy. She had short hair.
Oh, okay.
It was an honest mistake. Oh my God. I finally realized they were two girls. I'm like, oh my God, I stopped that. I fucking stopped that. What the fuck?
Yeah. Oh God. Okay, so sorry for just rambling that. Sorry for screaming, but like, I'm sorry. Hey, come on, that's pretty awesome.
That is awesome.
Okay, so let's give our opinions about the movie. Now, there was another reviewer I saw, and they said, "Oh, this Green Goblin isn't good. Oh, the only good one that we're ever gonna see is the Sam Raimi Green Goblin." Now, wait a second. This wasn't the only Green Goblin concept that they had. They had another one, and I will, for fact, post a picture. It looks fucking amazing. I'll show you it after. Oh, like, it has yellow eyes. It literally looks like a Green Goblin.
Oh, no.
It looks like a fucking mask, not a fucking helmet with, like, a Velcro where you can see the lips going. And I'm just like, you fucking idiot. There's this other one we never saw, and it looks 1,000 times better than the Sam Raimi one. Like, it looks okay, because it's, like, motorized and, like, all that shit. So that's the way they wanted to go. Fine. But no, this is the one we're never going to see, and it's the best one. So, So he's... The guy that I saw, he's an idiot. It's like, you do not know what you're talking about. You did not do your fucking research. I'm sorry. So yeah, we'll talk about the movie. So... What's his name? What's the guy's name? Spider-Man?
Spider-Man?
Yeah, what's his name?
Peter Parker.
No. Fucking real life. Obviously we know what it is.
I don't know what it is in real life. Shit.
Andrew Garfield. There we go.
There we go.
It came in my head. So yeah, Andrew Garfield, Spider-Man. He does a good job. The chemistry with Gwen Stacy is way better in this movie. It's so cute. Like, and awesome. It's like when he's like, oh, it's like she's like rubbing her nose. Like, oh, don't rub your nose. No, I'm sorry. I'm out of here. It's just too cute. I can't. I can't do this. I'm sorry. Like, oh, that's really good chemistry. And when he's like, she like lifts up the car and is like, okay, you're coming with me? Okay, fine. Web, I'm sorry. I love you. You're not coming with me. Goodbye. It's like, Oh, just like that banter is really cool.
Yeah.
Emma Stone's awesome in this movie. She's much better, and not gonna give it away, but if you read the comics, you know what's gonna happen in Gwen Stacy eventually. So that's cool. Electro is probably my top 5 favorite Superman. Oh yeah, DC's and Superman. Spider-Man villains. Venom is probably like, I don't know, number 1, I guess. He's probably like number 2. 'Cause I don't like the Ultimate version just because the Ultimate version, all it is him in a black suit with like a lightning bolt where his like collar is, and that's it. And then when he goes like super, he goes all blue. And in the Ultimate Spider-Man TV show, he's like all blue and he has like 3 lightning bolts. Like, that's cool and all, but whatever. I like the classic version. It has like an electric mask. He has like electric bolt, like things going down his legs. It looks awesome. It's very goofy, but I like that. This Electro looks fine. It's really cool how you can like see through his skin and like his nervous system and stuff. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
And whatnot. So yeah, what's his name?
Jamie Foxx?
Yes, Jamie. Yeah, Jamie Foxx is really good. He's pretty much good almost in anything he is in.
Yeah.
He's good in this. I like how his character is kind of retarded in a way because he says, "Oh, Spider-Man, you remembered me," and all that stuff. It's like nobody remembers me and all that shit. So he's kind of mentally ill in a way. So that like when this.
I guess socially awkward.
Yeah, for
maybe.
sure. And
Definitely.
I like the scene where it's like, oh, wait, what's your name? Max. Oh, go Max. I'll be with you, and let's get out of here. Let's talk. I really like that scene. It's like, oh, you're being really nice. I would totally do that in that scenario. It's like, oh, don't touch the grate, electric and all that stuff, currents, just don't do that. There's people over there. And then the big bad cops. Oh, we have to take him out, the sniper. And then he just, oh, I'm gonna be bad now. It's like, I guess that just quick transformation to good to evil. Because, like I said, he is mentally ill, so that adds a bit of a punch to it.
And plus, he's just been through hell.
Oh, for sure, yeah. And I like how the scene. It's like you played Infamous Second Son.
Yeah.
So the what is it? Neon. The neon stuff in that game looks beautiful. That scene when he's going through the slow motion and Times Square looks fucking amazing.
Oh yeah.
It looks great.
It's definitely very cinematic.
Oh, for sure. And I like how in the suit, it's classic suit with his eyes all big and stuff when it's supposed to be big. So that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, just overall good movie. I don't know what I would give it out of like 10. I don't think we would really rate movies. I would just go watch it for sure. Like
Definitely.
And you don't really like my friend. She didn't even see the first one, and they kind of recap the first one a little bit. Like they say, oh, the lizard, everybody got bit by lizards, and they, whatever. Oh, my father died, and he's seeing visions. So you don't really need to see the first one, but it's better if you do because character development and all that stuff. So sorry, I'm just deleting my extra note for some reason. Alright, so the thing I wanted to get in, if I was a superhero, I think I would kill a killer. Because they took a life. If they did it by accident, I don't know. Like, here's my fucked up way. What I would do is how I would know. Like, let's say I'm in a relatively small community in town. I don't know. Something like that. Like, the thing that we're in, I wouldn't do it like this particular way. So a cigar thing where like you cut the cigar to like make it better. That circle thing. I'll try to find a picture if I can. If not, it's just basically you get like a cigar. You snap it down and it cuts it. So what I would do is I would cut. It's like, oh, you killed him by accident. If you kill again, I'm gonna kill you. And you know how I'm gonna know? I cut off one of his fingers to make sure. Like, oh, you're this guy. I fucking told you. I cut your finger off. I told you not to kill anybody. You killed them. You're dead.
Yeah.
So that's how I would track them technically. And yes, it is a little fucked up, but again, they're killers. Yeah. But yeah, if I was a superhero, I would just totally, like beat up the bad guys like Batman. But if they were killers, I'm sorry.
So you would be kind of like an anti-hero.
Yeah, I would be like the Red Hood, basically. Because like I would respect Batman, but like no. They're just gonna keep killing. I'm sorry. Like,
yeah, like
maybe maim them or something. Like cut off their legs or like Dexter in a way where I wouldn't kill them, but they would wish they were dead.
Oh, definitely.
So maybe I would be more like a Dexter kind of thing. I don't know. Maybe like a Dexter Batman.
Maybe. But I have to admit, like, if Batman actually killed the Joker, he would have prevented a lot of fucked up things from happening.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, maybe Harley Quinn wouldn't have been so fucked up.
Yep. So yeah, just that's a real quick thing. Another quick thing. I don't know. I have Titanfall on my phone. I really don't care for Titanfall, so I'm just gonna skip it. It's a good game, but it's quite. You have to be good at the game for sure.
Oh, definitely.
Like that game. Oh my god, you die like a lot, but I just don't really want to talk about it because it's so frustrating and it's pretty fun. But
I gotta admit, it's fun for a while, but if you keep doing it,
yeah, it's like junk. Okay, here's a good analogy. Here's a good analogy for Titanfall. It's like junk food. It tastes great when it goes down, and it's like, oh, I can eat this for a bit. After like maybe a half an hour, you're just like, I don't want to play this anymore. This is just depressing.
Yeah.
Pretty much. It's literally like junk food or eating a cake.
Or it could be like drinking a Slurpee.
Yeah.
Basically, you're saying, "Oh, this is good. I can't do this," and you're like, "Ow, ow, ow. Okay, this isn't good.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't good."
Yeah.
Brain freeze.
Yeah, and so I have two things that coincide with each other. So I'll put it in the podcast. I made something in Minecraft a while ago, and I was pretty proud of it. It's relatively easy to make, but I absolutely love it, and the way that I did it was good. So I'm a big Power Ranger fan, and I made the Power Rangers in space, their torso and their belt, and I think I did a really good job, especially in Minecraft. And I did it all by myself, too. I didn't even, no help, nothing. So it is relatively easy to make, but I like it. And the way, because in the thing, there's only one yellow color, and the Yellow Ranger, her yellow was matching her belt. And I was like, her yellow, it was, I don't know, maybe I need to make it again, because I figured out, like, her yellow, because she's yellow, one of her yellow things was, like, it was, like, in the yellow. Like, you couldn't identify where the yellow was cut out, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I had to make her yellow gold, and it looks cool, but I don't know, I might have to change it. I'll see what I can do. If not, it still looks cool with the gold. Like, it's like, oh, okay, she's gold or whatever. And, I like how I did with the Silver Ranger. Instead of just a basic yellow belt buckle, I did his gold. Mm-hmm. So that's pretty cool. I like that. So I'll definitely put that. I did all of them, all the main guys, and then the Silver Ranger. So I think I did a pretty good job. I like it. I just wanted to put that in. And this reason why Power Rangers is getting a movie. Saban is teaming up with Lionsgate. It sounds good, but Lionsgate's track record, they make not good movies. They made Legion, which is a fucking Terminator 2, Terminator ripoff, basically, because this guy is the protector. There's this kid, this unborn kid, and he's the savior. That's Terminator for you.
Yeah,
so,
the only difference is it's angels that are trying to kill them.
Yeah. None of that that Evangeline bullshit, Ray and Asuka, I don't even know how to say it. Fucking that stupid anime. Fucking dumb. There's angels in there. And they kill angels. Angels are good. What the fuck? Anyway. So yeah. Lionsgate did Twilight and that other movie, Division or whatever. Mm-hmm. Like, those aren't... Twilight's not a good movie, for sure. Division is getting okay reviews. It's not too good. It's whatever. It's like a popcorn flick. And then they did Hunger Games. Like, okay, Hunger Games is the only exception, really. And Hellboy, I guess. Right. Hellboy's good.
By the way, I think you meant Divergent, not Division.
Sorry, I don't even know the names. But yeah, so Power Rangers is getting a movie, so that's cool. But it's probably gonna be not as good as the original, because one, they have the original cast, and everybody's in it in that, so it's not gonna be as good as the original. But hopefully they'll do a good second. It's probably gonna be better than the shitty Turbo movie that they did.
Hopefully. If it's not, like...
It will be. It will be. Guaranteed. 100%.
I know, but I'm just saying, hypothetically, if it's not, I'm going to punch something.
Okay.
I'm going to, like, frickin' go to town on something. Hopefully the guy who did this, this travesty, hypothetically.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
I think a lot of fans agree with me.
Moving on. Now... Since we were talking about in the last episode, you watched Ruby. Now, here's a question for you. Besides Ruby, because she's underage, what character would you have sex with?
Oh, okay. Oh man, this is tough.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta go with Blake.
Yeah, I think I would go with Yang because she's very hyper and partyful, and I think she would be great in bed.
I know, but
Blake would be like very quiet, and at least Weiss would be kind of like, oh, screw me, yeah, do it. I don't know, something like that. Her attitude, I think, would do it, but like Yang would be fucking a ball of fun and for bed.
I know, but Blake is part cat.
Ah, she's very flexible. That's what you're saying.
Definitely. Also, cat ears. Kind of a turn on for me, whatever.
Alright, yeah. But I just like Yang just because her outfit is very nice, but Blake's outfit, I don't know. Those two outfits are fucking amazing. All I can say. Did you watch the newest episode of Game of Thrones?
Newest episode? I have not. I have to. I got it on my computer. I was going to watch it like tomorrow or today, if I can.
It's a good episode. There's this one. Okay, so
I've read the books.
Okay,
don't worry
so
about
if you don't watch Game of Thrones, don't watch or listen to this because it's kind of spoilers.
Spoilers.
Yeah. Spoiler. Flash. Alex, when you edit it, flash spoiler and like really awesome effects. Okay, good.
Right.
So kind of spoilers where. What's her name? Cersei? Yeah, Cersei is gonna marry her cousin, and her cousin is a fucking freak. He still breastfeeds. And Littlefinger gave him like a glass bird. It's like, oh, thanks, Uncle, whatever. And it's like, oh, I wanted to make this man fly. It's like, what do you mean? The moon hole. And he throws the fucking bird through the moon hole. That makes them drop because they're on like a cliff and they just drop to their death. And it's like, this kid's fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, for sure. And like, you're gonna and Littlefinger marries her aunt or whatever. It's like, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Is he actually related to the Starks, Littlefinger?
Littlefinger?
Yeah.
No.
Why does he call him uncle and all that stuff? Well, because maybe it isn't fucked up.
No, it's basically, he's like good friends with the family enough that he gets named uncle.
Okay, fine. Alright, so that's not fucked up, but Cersei, the kid, that's fucked up, for sure.
Oh, definitely.
Oh,
Jesus
God.
Christ.
And Arya got the list of people she wanted to kill, and there was a IGN video of like all the people that she wanted to kill, and most of them I didn't even remember. It's like, oh yeah, that guy and that guy. You know the guy with the eye patch that died?
Yeah.
He got recast 3 times.
Really?
Yeah. And this like the second or third season he was recast, and then in the newest season he got recast again, but we haven't seen him. And the guy that beheaded the other 2 guys in the last season, remember him with the long hair? He got recast with that new guy, so that's his character.
Really?
Yeah. So, and he's gonna be the new transporter instead of being in like this $1 million making TV show. That guy's a fucking idiot. But
more.
Yeah.
Just
that
more.
show gonna get 1 season, and that's it.
Definitely.
It's not gonna get anything. I know. Yeah, I think. Yeah, because I know there was a TV show that already happened. Either he's gonna be the new transporter in a reboot, or there's another TV show. I don't know. Really. All I know is a new transporter in some context.
Right.
Sorry, just looking at my list. So I don't like how DC is doing with their characters in their movies. They're rushing it. The new Man of Steel movie is literally the Justice League. Marvel is doing it the only way that you can do it. Everybody needs to get their own single movie. Then it's the big movie.
Yeah.
I don't like DC on how they're doing it. They're rushing it too fucking much. It's really stupid.
Of course they are. I mean, they want to get it out as fast as possible in order to
because they have to beat Marvel. Yeah, they have to beat Marvel, which is not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
No.
With movies and DC's track record on creating them, granted, the Batman and Superman movies are of this gen are amazing, but the previous ones,
Batman Returns,
not the Batmans, not the Batmans.
Okay, so I was just saying, Batman Forever was a pretty good movie in my opinion. Right. Especially the soundtrack is fucking amazing.
Okay, I'm granted Batman off the table, but the other movies like fucking Superman Returns.
Yeah, that wasn't good, but
that one made me cry.
Really? What end? How did the ending?
No, just the fact that it
Oh,
was
okay.
shit awful.
Oh, okay. I just want to touch real quick. I just popped in my head a while ago. So the Back to the Future timeline. Now, when Marty goes back to the future, when he's in the when he crashes into the theater, okay. So he, fucked up his timeline. His parents are more, Biff punched, or his father punched Biff. That didn't happen before. So either two ways, because they don't really explain it. So either two ways. One, as soon as he comes back, the timeline is altered for his parents to be all like macho and like successful, and he has a book and all that stuff. So either the Marty that's in the parking lot is still the past Marty, and up until when he goes into the past, then the timeline changes. So, but as soon as Marty comes back to the future, the timeline already changed. When he goes in, he hasn't changed it yet, technically. So, in that timeline, everything's changed already. So, and they don't really say, because Marty, that past Marty, is that the Marty that has the parents that are shit? Or, because they don't really, because timeline is very confusing, but, like, I just like to, because it's, like, Back to the Future is the simplest time movie that you could try to get. So, Marty is either, my parents are, past Marty's, my parents are successful and all that stuff. I go into the future. Or he doesn't have any knowledge, because it hasn't happened yet for him. It just doesn't really make sense if you really think about it, but, as soon as that Marty goes back, technically, yes, the future's changed. So, yes, actually, up until past Marty goes into the future, nothing has changed. Only until future Marty comes into the future, to the 1985, then the timeline's changed.
Of course.
Because he came before past Marty went in, It's
right.
like, he came 5 seconds, then past Marty 10 seconds, Yeah. So, yeah. I just like that. That just popped into my head, because, like, time travel's cool and all, and it's just very confusing, and it's like, I like to touch on that a little bit, but,
Time travel is going to be very confusing to anyone.
Yeah.
Because there's so many different variables. Like, if you change something in the past, the whole future gets fucking changed.
Yeah, Butterfly Effect.
Yeah.
That was not really a good movie, but it was pretty good. Oh.
Alright.
That's for another time, I guess. So in the new Call of Duty, did you see the trailer?
I have not.
Oh my god, I'll show you it, I guess. It has Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Spacey?
Yeah.
Sweet.
He's gonna be in the movie. Yeah, right.
Game.
Yes, the game. It has exosuits.
Okay. I'm
And-
liking where this is going.
And it has, like, these Spider-Man, like, things where you can, like, grab... It does it for, like, a split second. But, like, I guess you can, like, do this. Like, climb on the wall like a Spider-Man. Like Spider-Man.
You mean like Mission Impossible 4?
Yes, those gloves. But I guess they have, like, blades on them, I think. I don't know. I forget in the trailer. But they have some kind of thing. And it looks awesome. And just... It's like... And it's like... My brother and me is like... I'm kind of excited for the new Call of Duty now. Because Sledgehammer is going to make it, I think. And they did it with Infinity Ward in Modern Warfare 3. But I think it's just Sledgehammer. I don't know. So that's cool.
Okay, that's definitely something I look forward to.
Yeah, I'll see the reviews. I'm not going to get it day one, but I'll see the reviews, see if it's any good. Now, this might blow your mind. Did you know that I think he's going to be in it. Did you know Matt Smith's going to be in Terminator? The next Terminator?
Matt Smith.
Yeah.
The Matt Smith.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm literally gay right now.
Yeah.
I'm liking this.
And,
really liking this.
And it's going to come Terminator Genesis, is the name of it. And did you know, I think this is 100% confirmed, Daenerys Targaryen is going to be Sarah Connor. Yeah. Okay.
Please don't lie to me and say this is not going to happen. Please.
What do you mean? This is not a good thing to you?
No, this is good. This
Okay.
is good. I'm saying I hope this happens, and please don't tell me that this is just some dream, and I'm not.
Yeah. Like,
I'm going to wake up and go like.
want me to slap
what
you?
the fuck?
Here, let me slap
No,
you.
no, don't.
Let me slap you. Okay, just
Don't
hold,
slap
hold
me.
it.
Oh my God! What? The
I'm
hell,
sorry,
man.
man.
What the hell?
I'm
I told
sorry.
you not to slap me. What the fuck, man?
Okay, you're good.
Oh.
It feels good
Oh.
though. Feels good though, right? Here,
I'm not
here.
a fucking
Okay.
pimp, you
Okay.
asshole.
You know what? Slap me. Okay, just.
Ah!
No, you slapped me, right? I hurt your hand. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, fucking
It's-
hell. What the hell is your face made of?
Oh, I don't know, man. I got a bony face.
You got an asshole face, that's it.
Okay, I'm sorry for the slapping, everybody. We're just doing it, whatever. So yeah, Matt Smith will be. I don't know what he's going to be in. I don't know if it's going to be John Connor or anything like that, but he's going to be in it, so that's going to be cool.
Maybe he's going to be Reese.
That would be cool.
That would be cool.
And I wonder because David Tennant, his English accent is not good. I've heard it. It goes Scottish English or American. So I can't wait to see what Matt Smith, if they're going to do English or regular. So or American. So that's going to be cool.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Daenerys Targaryen. And here's just the thing. What's your favorite Childish Gambino song?
Favorite?
Yeah. Like even like the three what's his newest one? Internet, because the internet, even that one.
Oh my god.
How about just because of the internet? What's your favorite, if you remember?
My favorite, it's gotta be Freaks and Geeks.
Okay, yeah. Mine is either, I don't even know, really, but because the internet, the only one I can really remember is 3005. Like, that's the only one I can remember, because it is really good. That's like the best, honestly, that's the best song, because I have the whole album. Okay, I'll skip that one. Okay, so you know what I don't understand in animes? And especially in Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, there's this one character, Chumlee, and he's fat. He always says, "Oh, I want a grilled cheese." They never have grilled cheeses because it's Japanese, and they always have rice and sushi and all that stuff. Why?
I think it's just when they translate it into America.
I guess they have to Americanize it. It's so stupid, really. And I'm watching Shaman King right now, and one of the characters says all the time, I think it's the main character, Yo, is like, "Oh, I want a burger. I want a burger." One time they actually had a burger. So I was like, oh, that's surprising. But other than that, they always have like lobster and rice and all that shit. And it's like, why do they always have grilled cheeses for one thing and cheeseburgers?
I think it's just translation.
Yes,
loss.
I know. It's just too American. Like, ooh, cheeseburgers.
No, it's not too American. It's just because they can't understand what the real word is, because it's just an actual thing.
Well, I think they have translators for that, right?
Yeah, I know, but it's an actual... The word is genetically part of Japan, and because they can't... There's not another word for it, for it in the English language, so they're probably just thinking... Just make something up.
Yeah. So there's this one, and speaking of Shaman King, there's this one character that has really spiky hair, and it was really funny, because, like, animes and stupid games, they always have giant hair and, like, spiky. It's like, somebody could kill you with that hair. And it was like, oh, that's fucking hilarious, is where one character threw the kid with spiky hair, and he stuck to the wall. And I was like, finally, somebody did it! I was like, oh my god, like Yu-Gi-Oh! And Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, Dragon Ball Z, the spiky hair and that. Just like, it's just...
You can kill somebody with that hair if it was like razor sharp.
I know.
Oh god. Okay, so let me just go through, talk about that. Okay, so I was walking to Spider-Man, and this is funny to you. I saw a bunch of Italians. Why do Italians have big hair, and why is it always greasy up? Like spiky greasy? Like Jersey Shore.
I'd like to say this right now. On behalf of the Italian community, we denounce all association to Jersey Shore.
Okay.
Just right now.
Okay.
As for what you said, it's just an asshole thing. A lot of Italian assholes have spiky hair. Look at me.
Yeah.
I don't have fucking spiky hair.
Yeah.
I don't.
Because you're not a douche or anything like that.
I'm not a douche.
Yeah. And there's like at least 3 kids to 4 that... One kid had spiky hair, and it literally looked like Pauly D. I'm not even fucking joking.
Oh my god.
There was this another little kid that had the same thing, like a little bit shorter. A dad had it, and like another guy had it. I was like... I didn't want to say anything, because I didn't want to get a baseball bat to the back of the head, but...
You wouldn't have gotten a baseball bat. They prefer to use their fists.
Oh,
those
okay.
assholes.
Okay. But yeah, that was just really funny, and yeah. So just that. Let's see, that's another thing I have. Yeah, we talked about that, Spider-Man. Oh, sorry, I'm just being silent. Say something what you want to talk about.
What I want to talk about is Turn.
Super quick.
Turn. I watched the newest episode for it, and I gotta admit, I'm shocked. Like, I didn't think that, and spoiler, I did not think the father would have done that. Like, here's let me. Would you let me spoil something for you?
No.
All right.
Sorry, I would watch the show.
Okay. Without revealing it too much, the father had to make a really tough decision, and the whole town was pretty pissed off because he made it. And the son tried to convince him to join the town in revolt against the British.
Yeah.
But instead, the father managed to convince the town to side with the British, and it was just really upsetting. Like, honestly, I felt like punching him in the face.
Well, that's pretty good. Like Joffrey, you want to kill that person. That's a good character. The way the actor portrays it. Yeah. I know what I want to talk about. So, in Spider-Man 2, there's a lot of talk of hope and whatnot. And, like, Gwen Stacy has, like, that cool speech, like, oh, there's hope, you always have to have it, and all that stuff. It's like, yeah. And I like how Spider-Man is like, yeah, I have to do what I do for... Just like Batman, he doesn't want another orphan kid to lose both of his parents in a mugging. He doesn't want that. So that's why he always does what he does. And that's why Spider-Man does what he does, because he makes it... for, like, the cops can't handle it, especially the supervillains, and he's better at what he does than the cops because he's more agile and all that stuff and quicker. And the cops and he can save people more and all that stuff. So that's why, you have to have hope, and it's like, you have to keep doing what you're doing. Like, that's who you are now. You have to do what you are, That's cool. I like that. You stayed behind the end of the credits, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So I'll slap you if you didn't. Okay.
Who doesn't stay behind for the credits
even
of
if
a
it's
Marvel
like it's
movie?
not Marvel because it's Sony, but yeah, like I'm gonna stay after the X-Men Futures Past and everything else, like the newest Fantastic Four, whenever that comes out. I'm gonna stay behind the credits because this is Marvel, and they might have the next movie. Here's what's gonna be, They might do something like that. So that is not gonna be cohesive with the X-Men at all. It's just a trailer. It's like, hey, a little clip. Here you go. That's it.
Yeah, I know.
Like, and my brother, when he saw the movie, there's this stupid girl. It's like, yeah, it's not gonna be. He was talking to somebody. It's like, yeah, it's not gonna be cohesive. And there's just stupid girls like, excuse me, yeah, it's gonna be cohesive. And she just said, no, it's not. It's two different. What is it?
Universes.
Yeah, sure, universes. So it's not. And she said, and then she just turned around. It's
I hate those stupid people that like.
You don't even know what you're talking about, pretty much.
They're just a bunch of dumbasses who think they're so smart by having an opinion that doesn't exactly, I don't know, make sense.
Yeah, and the X-Men, that one mutant that had the biohazard
Symbol?
on his hand, and he made people sick, like, that's cool power.
Oh, that is awesome.
Like, either he just made them sick, maybe, like, just vomit, or he gave them, like, some kind of disease, and he sped it up, and then that made them vomit, like, who knows? But it definitely has something to do with the biohazard, like, I don't know. So that was pretty cool. And like that toad, he actually looks like a toad with like a big face and all that stuff. I'll try to get a picture. If not, he literally looks like a toad. He has a big face, big eyes, instead of just green and green hair. That's it.
Yeah.
They have better effects and all that stuff instead of like the 2002s or whatever, like the first X-Men.
I gotta admit, what is the worst power in the X-Men universe, honestly? Like, what is the worst and most shittiest power?
I know in the DC universe, there's this one character in the Legion of Superheroes where he can turn any other color to any other color. So I could turn your sweater pink.
I'd punch you for it, but...
Yeah. I could turn your skin green. That's his power.
That would be pretty freaking cool.
Yeah, I know. Like, it sounds dumb, but honestly, I can make a green apple turn yellow or brown. Like, that's honestly, if you really think about it, it's actually kind of cool. But that's kind of a dumb power. Bouncing Boy is pretty stupid. I'd rather have that. I'd rather have that other guy's power than Bouncing Boy. Bouncing Boy is quite stupid.
Or Vertigo.
Vertigo's kind of cool, right?
just motion sickness.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of a lame power.
That is pretty, like, lame.
But hey, if a cop's coming after you, just like, I'll throw up, you get out of there. So,
yeah, no, but still, like, Jesus, it's...
I'd rather have that than fucking Bouncing Boy. Like, he's fat, so you have to be fat to use his power.
Not a point.
So, okay, so the TV show Gotham, this is the last thing I'm going to talk about, and then we'll talk about what you want a little bit. The TV show Gotham, it looks cool. It's going to be a prequel to, like, Batman. We're not going to see Batman at all. It's going to have stuff to do with Jim Gordon and all that stuff, so that's cool. Bad news, it's going to be on Fox. And you know what's going to happen? It's going to get one season. Because, like, Dollhouse, Firefly, and Almost Human. I don't know if Almost Human was on Fox. Was it?
I think so.
Okay, if it was on Fox, 3 perfect examples. Yes, Dollhouse got 2 seasons. Yes, Firefly got a movie. Almost Human didn't get anything. That's probably when they drew the line. Because it was Joss Whedon, and Joss Whedon gets, like, hey, I want to do more. He gets what he wants, pretty much. Mm-hmm. His track record was pretty good, you know? So Almost Human, like, that got canceled, so this is going to get 1 season. And if it gets a 2nd season, it's a miracle.
Yeah, like, honestly, right now, I'm going to say something I've always wanted to say. If Fox cancels another show that is just as good as Firefly, I'm going to kill someone.
Oh, we don't want to do that. Let's not do that. Maybe we'll torture them. I don't know. We'll talk about that after. So we got this friendly podcast, no holds bars, puppies, and all that good stuff. Let's talk about what you want to talk about.
I think we talked about pretty much everything that
really?
I had on my list.
There's another thing. Are you sure? Check. Double check.
Double checking.
Be Santa Claus right now. You got to double check.
Oh,
check your list
Rust.
twice. Rust. There we go. I knew there was another thing. So Rust is a pretty cool game. I watched videos on it. It's literally dead. DayZ meets Minecraft, where you have to make stuff out of stuff. You have to get wood and all that stuff. And like DayZ, where it's like you have a first-person view, and there's like combat and stuff, and there's traversing the environment and stuff. And you can't like dig down like in Minecraft, so it's just like an open plain.
Yeah.
Which is good.
You have to make shit. You have to find shit.
You have to, like, smelt stuff, I guess. I don't know how you make guns. I don't know if you get metal to make guns, like...
No,
I wonder how the gun...
I think the guns you just have to find.
That's stupid. That's really dumb, then.
Or maybe you can make them, but...
I don't know, but I should watch videos on it. Because, like, if you can actually, like, you have to make metal, then you have to make, like, copper for the bullets... That would be awesome, but if you just...
you can make arrows and bow and arrows.
Yeah, I saw a video of a guy had that, but if you, like, if you just find guns, that's really dumb.
Yeah.
Like, that's quite stupid.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
I guess that's it?
Attack on Titans?
Oh, yeah, okay. Attack on Titan. Let's talk about that for a bit. Sorry for the long podcast. It's longer than we usually are, but we'll try to wrap this up. Pretty much last thing, right?
Last thing.
Okay. So, yeah, Attack on Titan is an amazing anime. It's better than the Evangeline. Better...
Evangelion?
It's Evangeline, isn't it?
I thought it was Evangelion.
No, I think it's Evangeline. I don't know. It's like Genesis Evangeline. I think that's what it's called, for sure. 100% confirmed. I looked it up. Okay. So yeah, Attack on Titan is more bloodier. It's not as confusing as other animes. And
it's mildly confusing.
Not really. When I found it, I was like, these horses. What are these horses? And like they had like a little commercial where it, like had like a thing, and it says, these horses are bred to run faster, or at least the same speed as Titans. That's cool. It's like the 3D maneuvers. What's the 3D maneuvers? They explain it in those little commercials that are like 10 seconds long. They don't even explain it in the damn show. So that's cool. They just put it in there. Like, everything that you want to know about Attack on Titan, like, what's this, it'll probably get explained to you. You just have to keep watching it.
Yeah.
Like, something happens in the show, and then it takes, like, 4 episodes to get back to that certain point, and I'm just like, it keeps you at the edge of your seat. Like, how the flying fuck did that happen? That thing better come back. And it does, I don't know if it does. I haven't even watched it. Well, kind of. I don't know. I haven't watched it all, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, just the ending. is good. It's definitely gonna get more because the manga is like already out and they already have more stuff coming out. So
yeah, it is definitely a must see. Like it's pretty much the talk of the web right now.
Yeah,
like,
and like a lot of awesome cosplay. I even have. I need to show you. I have a shirt that's Attack on Titan related. I need to show you.
I gotta see that.
Yeah, I'll show you after this. I always forget, but yeah, I'll show you after. Sorry. I wanted to last thing. I forgot to talk about this. I have pictures in it, so I have to. So yeah, Attack on Titan's really good. Awesome. Go watch it. It's very violent, bloody. It is not for kids.
Definitely not for kids. It is. There are stuff
in
that show that is just not for kids.
They handle death extraordinarily well. It's not even funny. They just do it like, am I watching this? Oh, I'm watching this. Oh God. Okay. No. Very cringeworthy, very morbid in some scenes, but
the part that really got to me was when the mother just like got.
Oh yeah.
That was just like.
Yeah,
oh my God.
And I get Aaron, Aaron. I would totally do the same thing. I want to kill all the Titans. They're all evil. That all they do is go for sport. They don't even need to kill people. They don't even need to eat people for food. They just kill them. So I'm just like, why are they even here? Let's get rid of them. And did I tell you that the show's actually in Germany? The location? Yeah, Attack on Titan. The universe is like that circle. Everything is in German.
Really?
Yeah, because Ehrman's last name is Jaeger, and Jaeger means hunter in German.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
And Mikasa, she's like the only Japanese, because like Japanese people are like rare or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, my friend at work told me like a while ago. I was like, well, that's pretty interesting. Did not know about that.
Did not know that.
Yeah. So I pre-ordered Watch Dogs. I can't wait for that game. I'm gonna get it for sure day one. I'm gonna wake up like let's say the store opens at like 9:30. I'm gonna wake up at like 8:30, get there. But like the next day, when I actually have the game, I'm gonna wake up at like 7:30 to 8 o'clock. I'm not even joking. I'm gonna get so early, 4 hours straight, just Watch Dogs, like an hour or two break, media, YouTube, and all that stuff. Then go back to fucking Watch Dogs.
You have to. It looks insanely good.
Mm-hmm.
Gameplay, environment, everything.
Yeah. So I guess that's it. Let me just check what my list says. Robert Patrick's. Sorry, just going back to this. Robert Patrick is in Dusk Till Dawn.
Really?
Yeah, he does a pretty good job. He was the T-1000 in the other movie and whatnot. That's pretty cool. Oh my God, I almost forgot to tell you. Holy shit, thank God I fucking went to this. You're gonna fucking flip your lid when you hear this. Now, let me just see. This is the last thing.
I'm preparing.
Yeah, this is the last thing. Okay, so this was at PAX East. This is 100% confirmed. State of Decay is gonna get another DLC. Calm down. It's called Lifeline, I think. And it's military based.
Okay.
You're a military person, you're in a different town, and you know how in DayZ there's a lot of complaints where there was like, oh, it's too open, all you do is like go on this road and you go to the town, it's more enclosed.
Really?
Yeah. Right. And I'll put some pictures up there, like some characters that are there. There's this one guy that literally looks like a guy from Medal of Honor, Warfighter. He's like this big ass beard and like sunglasses on like the right side of this picture, and it's like, all right. But whatever, it's military base, it's cool, there's a lot of different mechanics in the game now. It's gonna come out, I think, either this month or the next month. I know that.
I am really, really excited.
Yeah, I can't wait. Like, oh my God, State of Decay is such an amazing game. Best zombie game on console. What other one is there? That detailed? Nothing. Only comparison ever is DayZ. Because that's like very detailed and it's very realistic.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess that's it. Sorry for everybody. Sorry for all like the shouting and whatnot, but like, hey, shit happened.
Definitely.
Like,
shit happened.
I fucked up and you fucked up, and we had to do something.
Yes.
Okay.
Still mad at you.
I apologize. Do you accept my apology?
I accept your apology.
Okay, you apologize. I don't know what I saw you and you said we both apologize, right? I'm sorry, and you're
I still
sorry?
got hurt more.
Oh, really? Yeah, that was a big slap. I'm very sorry. I still see in your hand mark. Jesus, that's a big slap. So sorry for the long rant. Thank you for listening this far. If you listen this far, please write in the comments butt plug. Write in the comment butt plug. If you've listened this far. If you haven't listened this far and you only skipped to this point, write, what would you like?
I don't know.
Right on the top of your head. Hurry up.
I don't know, honestly.
Alright, just put IDK. Put IDK. If you listened halfway or if you skipped, please put IDK. Because he doesn't know. We don't know. You don't know. Hey man, I know Mexican judo. Judo know I got a knife. Judo know I got a gun. You don't know. So, thank you for listening to the Bionic Rant podcast. This has been a whole lot of fun for us to make. Definitely, be more. To come. We'll do more skits. We're gonna have to do a skit soon. I'll show you that one skit with the garbage can. It's really quick.
Alright.
Oh yeah, it's really quick. So yeah, thank you for listening. Sorry for the rant. Oh yeah, but that's what it's called, Bionic Rant. We rant about shit for a long period of time. That's what ranting is. So yeah, leave us questions in the comments if you like, or inbox me. Preferably either one, but I think I would want to inbox more because for some reason I can't see comments on my. I have a comment on my last podcast in my first video, but I can't see them, so I don't know, it's pretty weird. Anyway, leave a comment below if you like to ask us questions or any comments or concerns or whatever you want us to talk about. Please like the video, it'll be awesome. It really helps me out a lot saying, hey, this person likes my stuff, or 5 people like what we talked about, or whatever. I'll leave my Twitter in the description so you can follow me, and I'll post, new episode coming out soon, or skit is filmed, ready to go, don't know what's going on, whatever. Keep you guys in the loop. Subscribe, please, that'd be awesome. So you can always find out when new videos are coming out, or when the next podcast is. Yeah, 3 episodes from now is going to be a video podcast, so that's going to be good. And I'll say this now, if we ever get to 50th video, we will 100% confirm we will do a dance video.
And I can't dance for shit, so that's going to be funny to watch.
Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that. So yeah, thanks for watching. That's pretty much it. I guess yeah. So yeah, thanks for watching again. Sorry for the long rant again, but hey, we'll see you next time.
I'm Alex.
And I'm Tyler, I guess. Yeah, I'm Tyler, I guess. I'm Tyler. And we'll see you next time. Bye.